Welcome to the Anointed Message. If you are new here, welcome in. If you are returning, welcome back. Please hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. New readings for the collective will be posted every Saturday. Please feel free to subscribe and hit that like button to help other people find us. It is a free way to help the video circulate. Please check the description box below to get information on how you can book a free reading with me. With that being said, we're going to be doing a general collective reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini. All right, I have already prayed over your cards. Let's go ahead and get some messages for our lovely Gemini. Thank you to my ancestors, my spirit guides, God, goddesses, ancestors that cover me. Allow this reading to be clear for the zodiac sign of Gemini. This is for April 2025. What messages Spirit does our beautiful Gemini watchers need to know? Zodiac sign of Gemini. What messages need to come through for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Thank you to my ancestors and my spirit guides. All right. All right, Gemini. Something is stuck. Six of Swords inverted. Being stuck. In the upright, it is all about moving on to calmer waters. So let's just keep going and see what we get here. I do read reversals for each deck except my Kipper deck. I don't read reversals for that. Okay. Keep in mind that the messages are general. If you hear or see something that does not resonate with you, please check your other signs in your chart to get a full message. Okay. Zodiac sign of Gemini. Okay. What needs to come through for Gemini? Thank you to my ancestors and my spirit guides. Ancestors and spirit guides, what needs to come through for? Okay, so Gemini, somebody is being extremely quiet about something. Gemini, what messages do we need to know for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Okay. Zodiac sign of Gemini, please. Okay, manifesting something, Gemini. What are you manifesting? Gemini. What messages need to come through, Spirit? Thank you so much. All right, I like that. I like the outcome. Okay. Okay, so right off, I can pick up on hesitation and going back and forth within yourself. Eight of Swords is all about being stuck, but you're not really stuck. This is in your mind. This is mental energy. Overthinking, feeling as if you're stuck, but you're really not stuck. That's in the possible outcome here. So old energy, I see something was revealed for you. The Devil card is here, but it is inverted. So it looks like you have taking a look at whatever that was in your life and you've determined to either cut it out of your life, or you determined that it was toxic and it was one of those things where, okay, I see you. What's the Devil card inverted? All right, so this is, okay. The Lover's card and the Ace of Cups inverted. So this is, right off the bat, I'm getting a very serious commitment. So there's work being done, first off, Gemini. The Lovers is also about a choice in love. And for you, I feel like looking at the rest of these cards, the choice in love is between you and maybe the person that you're either in a committed relationship with or the person that you are married to. There is a lot of love with the Ace of Cups when it is upright. When it is in the invert position, it means that that love is either fleeting or lost. The Lover's card it came out with it. So I feel as if this is love that has changed in some type of sense. Maybe it was very good and very strong at the beginning, and something has started to fade. The passion has started to go out. Knight of Wands is here, but it is inverted. The Knight of Wands is a diligent lover. The Knight of Wands comes in very fast, very passionate. And I feel something has slowed down. Something has slowed down and maybe some trust has been lost because the Knight of Cups is here as well, but it is inverted. The Knight of Cups, when it is inverted, is a trickster, is someone who lies. Or maybe someone told a lie that you cannot forgive, which ultimately puts you into this High Priestess in the reverse energy. The High Priestess is also that of Pisces energy if you're dealing with that. So the Ten of Pentacles is crowning the High Priestess energy. So High Priestess, when it is in the introverted position, is all about not using your gifts, not growing anything, not... What I'm hearing for you is the effort is gone. I feel like you still want the Ten of Pentacles maybe with this person, or you may want it with yourself. The Herald of Cups is here as well, which is a kind of like a Page of Cups. It is a very, very small offer. It's very immature as well. So maybe the love has gone from this huge cup of love to something smaller based off of actions or based off of maybe something that was said or something that was done that you didn't feel was necessary. I feel as if whatever was said or whatever was done, it ultimately hurt your... Yeah, the Empress card is here too, but it is also inverted. So not walking in your power, not really giving too much to this. It looks like something that you were so head over heels and so gung-ho for has fleeted. It has made you realize that there is a need for change with that Ace of Cups inverted. So something needs to change in love in order for you to be happy. I feel like the ultimate goal, which is the Ten of Pentacles up here, is still the same. This is still a current goal of yours, but I feel the players on the field are just different. I feel like you're not really looking at the person that you are connecting to the same because of maybe something that was said or something that was done. The Empress, when it is inverted, it does represent stagnation. It does represent a sense of poverty, a sense of like you've lost your power. So I feel the flame is flickering as if it wants to go out, but something in you doesn't really want it to go out because you're still giving love here with the Herald of Cups. You're still giving to this situation. It's just not as much. What I'm picking up on very intensely is a very indifferent demeanor when it comes to this person that you would jump for at one point in your life. I don't feel like you're jumping for this person anymore. I do feel like you do seek outside validation with the High Priestess inverted. I feel as if you're seeking other people's opinion on how your marriage or your relationship should go. And that should never be the case. You know what you feel, Gemini, and you know what you have endured, and you know what it is that you are willing to continue to endure. So at some point, you need to have that penetrating insight within yourself, because Geminis are cerebral signs. They're air signs. They do a lot of thinking. So sometimes you have to go internal and really, really decide for yourself what this is going to be for you. So the Eight of Pentacles actually is representing some stagnation. It can also indicate unemployment. It can also indicate cheating, things of that nature. We will definitely clarify. That Six of Swords is the overall energy of the reading. And that does represent a deep stagnation. When it is upright, it does indicate that you're moving on to calmer water. So something was revealed to you. It is also a warning of some difficulties that may be ahead for this relationship. I feel like this is definitely a relationship reading. This is definitely relationship. So someone with these two cards here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in the reverse position, there was some type of lying. And I feel like there was a cover-up of some type. So a person that you at one time held in high regard. So the Knight of Wands would be fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. This person is not passionate either. So I feel like, or this could be you losing passion or struggling to hold on is what I keep hearing. Struggling to hold on. You are in the middle of manifesting something very, very new and very, very different with the Magician card. You are in the Four of Swords energy because you feel like you're stuck. So you feel like you have to rest. You feel like there, you know, isn't really anything that you can do. Well, you can't manifest and do nothing at the same time. It just doesn't work like that. You have to do something as it relates to the manifestation. Even if it's just going internal, you're still doing something. You're not just resting and having your mind idle, which is what I'm picking up on. I am picking up on, for someone, a deep calmness, which is good for the current state because it looks like there's been some type of betrayal. What's the, the Knight of Cups inverted, clarified by the Nine of Wands. And then what's the Eight of Pentacles? This is a betrayal, a lie, or this may be unemployment if we're talking about career. What's the Eight of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Eight of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, making a decision or being on the right path. The Two of Wands is all about being on the right path. So maybe something has come to light for you as it relates to this person, because the Nine of Wands is here too, which is normally about guarding yourself. But when it is inverted, it is all about refusal to compromise and having unrealistic plans and kind of being caught off guard. So the Knight of Cups is my trickster card. When it is inverted, this is a person that will lie, they will cheat, they will steal. And I feel like this is something that caught you off guard with the Nine of Wands. And this is why this love has poured out. You're making a decision, you're making a choice. With the two of the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, there's a decision that you're needing to make. The Two of Wands tells you that you are on the right track as far as your manifestation and resting. The Eight of Swords gives me pause, so I'm going to clarify that really quick here. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What's the Eight of Swords for our Gemini, please? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Again, it's all in your mind. Yeah, exactly. It's about money. It's about money, or maybe not having enough money, or maybe thinking that you want to manifest something with the Magician card here. You want to manifest more money, but you're stuck. So the lack mentality will always have you stuck. It will always have you in your mind. If you feel as if you cannot manifest something new or a new beginning, I mean, Spirit is telling you right here that you can. Telling you right here that you can. I feel like maybe there was some type of deception within a relationship with a person, and that made you, Gemini, want to really get on your shit, really get yourself together, really get out there and manifest something new for you, because I feel like you're realizing that it's just you. No one's really gonna come and save you. And although this is sad in the beginning, I do show you coming out of that. Let's get some more clarifying cards here for our Gemini. Thank you to my ancestors and my spirit guides that run this deck. I'm going to clarify messages for the sign of Gemini. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What's the Six of Swords, Spirit, for Gemini? We'll clarify that Six of Swords first. And then we will come down here and clarify the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups inverted. What's the Six of Swords inverted, please, for my beautiful Gemini? Yeah, so you're coming out of feeling left out in the cold. There's definitely some financial issues going on. And I feel like maybe either you think it's the other person's fault or they think that it's your fault. Definitely finances were mismanaged, and it is pulling a string as it relates to the love that you have for a person. Maybe you felt like this person was going to protect you and they didn't live up to what they told you that they were going to do. Yeah, see, Queen of Cups inverted. You definitely are challenging how you feel for this person. It's not the same, and you feel it. It's not the same, and you feel it. The Queen of Cups, when she is in the upright position, is very, very loving. She's giving, she's caring, and she loves very, very hard. In this deck, when she is in the inverted or reversed, it is representation of an unsteady connection, one that one person is putting in more effort than the other. And Spirit is asking that you focus more on your emotional well-being in order to get back to that Queen of Cups upright position. So this is an imbalance. And I feel like somebody did something to cause this imbalance. You figured it out and you're like, oh, okay, well, I can't really trust you like that. I can't really go with what you say because you're not doing what you told me that you would do. And so now I'm starting to feel different about you because I'm seeing it more and more. Not only is it in the past energy, but it is also in the current energy. The Herald of Cups is the smallest cup of love that you can give someone. She's actually smaller than a page. It's very immature, an immature love. The cup is very small, where it used to be so big. So there's definitely an imbalance going on. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's the Two of Wands? What is the collective Gemini on the right path? That's way too many. Okay. What's the Two of Wands? What's the path that our Geminis are on? It shows that you're on the right path. The High Priestess inverted. Again, you may be dealing with the Pisces, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I like that. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So you're moving on from something very, very quickly. And this is happening now. If it hasn't happened now, it will happen in the near months to come. The High Priestess in the reverse is telling us that normally you're very patient when it comes to love. When the High Priestess shows up in the reverse, there is an impatience. You're hiding your true self from your loved one. So you may be showing up like you did before here with this Ace of Cups in the upright, giving just enough so that your partner doesn't really ask questions. But the reality of it is, I feel like you're planning an escape away from that partner. And maybe they don't know anything about it. Maybe they think everything is okay. I mean, they have a feeling that something is off. And I feel like they're afraid to bring that to your attention. But I still feel as if you are a little torn. You want to make this work. You want to give to this, but you're not sure that you can give in the same capacity as you did before. The Chariot card is all about forward movement, very fast, rapid. But then the Seven of Pentacles is all about putting in the work. But you are on the right path. You're on the right path to really, really building what it is that you want to build with this connection. Let's see what you're manifesting. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What's the Magician card for our Gemini? Gemini. What's the Magician? Why is the Magician card here for the Gemini? Ooh, that wanted to pop out. Yeah, you want to give to it, but you're not. The Four of Pentacles, when it's in the upright, it's all about holding on to your finances, your resources, your love, your attention, your affection. I keep getting waffling energy. You are waffling back and forth with this person, and I feel like it's because it's been a lot of time. I feel like you put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into this person, and you're not quite ready to walk away from them, even though everything in your fiber is telling you that you need to. What's the Four of Pentacles to the Magician for Gemini, please? Four of Pentacles to the Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting, not really giving to this. Kind of going off on your own. It's like your body is still there physically, but emotionally and mentally, you've already checked out of this, and I don't feel as if the other person knows. Yeah, Temperance. Yeah, you're done. You're out of patience. The Temperance card, when it is in the reversed position, it does say that you need to give more patience, or that you are being impatient. You're very impatient with either what's manifesting for you or this relationship, or both. Or you can flip it and switch it. This may be how someone feels about you. Either way, there is a lot of waffling back and forth, like you don't know what to do. And see, here's the King of Cups. As I stated, the Queen is out of there, and the King, he's like, yeah, this is my person. This is who I want to be with. He's so unsuspecting of this. He doesn't know how you really feel. And I feel like that's the way you want it. Okay. Let's get some Kipper too. Let's see if anything else wants to come out from this deck before we clarify your outcome. Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini? This was really clear and cut, and this was definitely a message that someone out there needs to hear. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the Star. So there's hope. So Spirit is saying that there's hope, but then at the bottom of the deck, there's the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, which can read two ways. There's hope for this relationship, and the relationship itself can move on to calmer waters, or this is saying that there's hope for you to move on to calmer waters. You flip it and switch it how you need to. All right, let's get some Kipper. Thank you to my ancestors that run the Kipper deck. Thank you to my spirit guides that help these messages along. What messages do we need to know to finalize this for Gemini? What messages do Geminis need to know? Messages for Gemini. Yeah, so the Child card is all about a new start. So hope, new start. What else? What else for Gemini, please? Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be a little painful, Gemini, because again, you are waffling back and forth. It's like you're remembering how things used to be between you and this person. And I know some of you want to hear the signs that I see. So I do see water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also see Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aquarius is here. Pisces is here, very, very prominent. Gemini is here. You're here. You showed up with the Lover's card. And pretty much almost all the signs. What I feel is, I feel like you feel as if there's hope, but you know that if it continues the way that it is, new beginning, it's going to cause you despair. It's going to cause you financial ruin. It's going to cause you upset and upheaval. But you are definitely straddling the fence, Gemini. Let's see what else. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? Let's sum this up. I mean, it was pretty clear cut. Is there anything else out there? Anything else that our Geminis out there need to know? Anything else? Yeah, this is pretty clear. Yeah, you want to give to this with the gift card and the mature woman. You want to be the bigger person, but you feel like maybe you have always been the bigger person. And I'm hearing, you know, you want to let the ship sink. You're ready to let this go, but you don't know if you're ready to let this go. Quite frankly. But this is your reading, Gemini. I hope something resonated with you. Thank you so much. I love you guys.